Hi guys, Chris here from Wrath of Course, and the day has finally come. I've paid my custom fees, and here today we have a booster box for Wrath of Course. Now, this is only currently for WAE, and of course this will include WAE Part 1 and Part 2, which is going to be really cool because there's going to be about another 100 and so many odd cards added to these packs. So we're going to get straight into it because I've been waiting to do this video for so long. There's going to be some pretty decent changes to the whole game since with the release of WAE2, such as more so the GVE side of things as well. We're going to be having the rares and royalty rares are going to have the WAE card borders, and all the starter decks will have been altered and adjusted as well. So it's going to be really cool. There's going to be loads of good things coming with that. I'll make a new video shortly about that. So we're going to get into this unboxing video. So yes, after paying the lovely fee of customs and import duties and blah, which basically added another £25 onto my total outgoings on this box. I did also get the starter pack for the new set coming out, which I'll talk about that shortly. So the box itself contains 20 booster packs, of course, and the box has actually been redesigned, as you can tell. So we've got a lot of terrain artwork on the sides of the box here. And then, of course, the top, which has got a lot of the characters, mostly from GVE and WAE, apart from the butterfly, which is going to be part 2. So let's see if we can do this on camera, because I've never actually opened one of these before. So I'm going to lift that up, tuck it in. Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Woo! And with every booster box as well, you also get one golden booster pack, which I aim to open at some point. It might look a bit odd on camera. I'm going to try and bring it up. However, it's actually not that bad, you know. I'm not going to try scratching it like what Scott did. But, you know, the booster pack itself, this one, it's all golden around the back. Of course, we've got the golden Krolizian on the front. We've got the logos. We've got everything, what you get included. It's got like a weight to this, actually. The back's got nothing on. So the golden booster pack, you get 3 glares of any rarity, and you get 4 rares and 8 uncommons. Don't forget as well, you get the 4 rares. They could be rares and or royalty rares. And your glares also have the potential to be rares and or royalty rares as well. So really, you've got, you know, you could potentially, in a perfect booster pack, you could have 7 rares and or royalty rares in this pack. You don't get any normal commons, but your glares could be commons. So that's basically a booster pack, like for special fans of the game. And then, of course, we've got the other 19 booster packs are going to be the WAE boosters, which are the standard booster packs. So I'm going to try and bring this on screen a little bit. It's a bit awkward because I've got a light shining above me. There we go, that looks pretty good. So, you know, it's actually brought out the colour really well in this. I don't know if I've changed the whole scene. What's this? Yeah, it's just a little bit of scratch down at the bottom. I can live with that. Again, nothing on the back, on the sides. And yeah, so we've got 19 of these lovely booster packs. Now, I'm not going to be opening all 19. I'm going to be selling a few of these off to the UK. So if you're from the UK, then and you don't want to order from a game crafter because it takes too long or it costs too much, then be sure to let me know and I can send you a couple of these for a price. So I think in this video we're going to be opening these 3, the golden booster, see what you can get in that, and then the 2 normal packs. I'm just going to put that to a side. Really do like that. Whether it's worth the money or not is a completely different story, but we're going to be having these. So let's start with this one. Dare we tear or dare we slice? Let's tear for today. In fact, can you open it like a bag of crisps? Haha, I bet you can. And I get these have got WAE cards inside them, including WAE2. So these are also going to be the first look at WAE2. So we've got the 18 cards. Let's see what the very first card is of WAE2. And it's a God Summon, which is actually from part 1, but okay. So it's pretty cool to be getting God Summon still. One thing to note is that the God Summons will have an updated border, so I kind of bought these a little bit too early, but well, I can still use them, still legit. The cards feel different. They feel really different. They actually feel super glossy. I know I've got the UV protection on it, but something weird about that. Anyway, so yeah, that's one of our rares. Then we've got Head Blast, which is from WAE1. Unknown Elemental, so this is from WAE2, so this is going to be one of the uncommons. You can see that? Yep. So it costs 4 green elements. It's an uncommon. Misses on a 1, 2 to 4 is a hit, 5 is a hit, draw a card, then discard a card, and 6 is hits, draw a card, then your opponent discards a card. WA2 will see a lot of like discards and stuff like that. I can't get over how weird it feels. But yeah, it's a pretty good card. Oh, sorry. 4 green cards. 4 green elements. Okie dokie. Next one is a Dark Spirit common, which is from WAE1. A big stick. This was actually a suggestion. This basically is a weapon and it clogs up your opponent's unit's weapon slot. So this can be equipped to any unit in play. Unit gains 100 attack. So although you're giving your enemy unit an attack boost, you're also clogging them up so that they don't actually get to put any other weapons onto that unit. Thunderbolt. So this is a new one for WAE. Costs 2 white. Let's see if the camera will focus. Deal 200 damage to the enemy core. That player then discards a card. So that's a nice little shock kind of thing. Believe that's going to be in the Deck of a Storm as well. Leo. So we did get a royalty rare. However, it's not a WAE2 royalty rare, unfortunately. I think that's going to be it for the rares and royalty rares. What else? So we've got Glacial Elemental, which is a new one for WAE2. You get to destroy it when it's in play, and you can borrow a unit your opponent has in place. So this is good is if you've got, say your opponent has got a big meat stick on the field, and you don't want it in play, or you just want it to step aside, you can actually get rid of this card and borrow that unit in play. So, it doesn't kill it, but it basically disables it for this turn. Vortex, which is a new card for WA2. It's an uncommon. Destroy an enemy wonder that's currently in play. If there's no wonder to choose, your opponent discards a card. So we've got 2 pretty cool little benefits to this card. It costs a white, a green, and a blue, I think it is. A blue and a green. No, it's just a blue. Next up is Emergency Flare, another WAE2. Choose one. Any one unit you have in play may join the battle, or 2 units you in play gain 100 attack this battle. Electric Eel, another one for WA2. Krolizian Tamer, which is from WA1. Oh, our Glare, we've got a rare Glare. Don't get this a lot. Crystal Caves of Demise. This comes in WAE2, I believe. No, it's not, sorry, it's a WAE1 card. Whenever your opponent draws or discards a card, their core loses 200 HP. So, of course, you can see already with the Glare, you really don't want to be discarding. Well, you want your opponent's discards when you've got cards like this in, which is going to be pretty cool. Because if you can just make them draw, discard, draw, discard. If you draw a card at the start of a turn, and obviously if you can get there are a lot of other cards what basically make your opponent discard the card. Electromage, which is another WAE2. Recruitment, which comes in the start deck of Living Rocks, what costs 2 green, that's in WAE1. Apprentice Mage, which is, I think that's a current one. Yeah, it's WAE1, that one. Come on, focus. When she enters, you recover health to your core, and if you roll a 6, you get to prevent the next 200 damage to the unit, or to a unit. And then you get Field Maceman, which I think is a WAE2. Whenever it attacks, it gains a nice little attack boost for this battle. Especially with it on the costume 1, it's really useful. Okay, so got that booster pack out of the way. We're going to crack open the Golden Booster Pack, which is going to be like a premium edition of the Booster Pack variant. So there's the front, nothing on the back. And then here we get 3 glares, 4 rares, 8 uncommon as mentioned earlier. Not going to open this one. Easy. Alright, so one of our three glares is Icy Element. That's from part 1. We've got another Leo, so I've got about two of them now, as well as the one in the starter deck. Box of Dispersal, which is from set 1. Kira, Heir to the Throne. Sorry, I should mention. The Golden Booster, because that just confused me, contains cards from GVE and WAE. So yeah, this is Kira from GVE, obviously with the new and updated borders, as well as some lore. So that's one of our other rares. So we've got 2 rares so far. And we've got Wishing Well, Hunting Tracks, which is our second glare. Betrayal, that's from GVE. Grave of Promise from GVE. Healing Mage from GVE. Elementia Planefield, so this is from set 2 of WAE. Basically you can choose the colour of your element when it generates. The final glare is Wooden Chest, so the chests are something new to WAE Part 2. So there's a 4th rare, Morale Flags. Obviously that's from GVE as well. Counter Activity, Rolling Fire, and Unknown Elemental. So that is the Golden Booster. Unfortunately we didn't cap out on our golds. But we still got some pretty decent rares. I mean, we got a royalty rare at least, and then we got Kira, an updated Kira at that, which is pretty cool. Betrayal and Morale Flags, so that's all gravy. And then for the final pack, let's open one more of these. See if we can open this one again. Like a bag of crisps. So we've got a royalty rare, which is the starter one again. Crystal Golem. Overrun Plantation. Box of Dispersal. Lightning Boots. Fumigate. This is a new one for WAE Part 2, if my camera wants to focus. So all units that are burrowed are turned face up, and any green units that are affected lose 100 HP. Arrogant Bolt, this is a new one for Part 2. If this unit can attack on this turn if your opponent has no units in play, so it's a very aggro creature. Ranger Assassin from Part 1. So we've got our 2 rares there now, so we're kind of hoping that we get a rare glare again. The Pre-Demon, that's a new one for Set 2. Part 2. Eyes of Hell, that's another new one. Whenever your opponent moves a card from a consume pile, they lose 300 HP. Field Maceman, whenever it attacks, it gains 100 attack. Magmatic Kryllizian, which is from Part 1. Lightning Snake, 400-200, gains 100 HP if it hits a 6. Protection Field, this is a pretty cool one, it's a battle card. Very easy to play, 3 blue or 2 blue and a white. Prevent the next 500 damage dealt to any one unit in battle. That's really useful. Our glare is a relic, Fountain of Ages, which is from the Deck of Ages, sorry. Amulet of Esteem, which is pretty cool. Ice Golem's Head from Part 1. Toxic Kryllizian, which comes in WAE Part 2. If you roll a 6, any one unit in play loses 100 health. And finally, Conspicuous Heron. Only costs 1 blue to get into play. When it enters play, you get to draw a card, and it's only got a 1 in 3 chance of missing. So yeah guys, that's 3 booster packs open. So WAE will now be available on the Game Crafter for anyone who's interested. Obviously it comes with a bundle of updates such as the GVE rares and royalty rares will now have the WAE borders. That also goes for the starter packs. The starter packs have all been revamped, so the although I've got this box here, that's just like a trial box. All the other pre-constructed decks now all have like the same theme but different colours to match their own like theme, how they play and stuff. So like the deck of the Wild is like a green one, and the deck of Honor is a white one, and so on and so forth. Starter packs will also come with everything what came in the previous one, as well as the die will be changed to match the colours in the deck, and it will also come with a booster pack inside as well. So not only do you get to play with your starter pack, but you can also edit if you find any extra, some cards inside that booster pack as well. And of course the golden booster pack will be released as well. That's basically, you get a couple of cards less, but because you've got the opportunity to find many more rares, especially glare rares and glare royalty rares and stuff like that. So that's more of like a premium booster pack. And if you do buy a booster box, you're guaranteed to get at least one golden booster pack in that pack anyway. So yeah, if you're in the UK and you want any of these packs, just let me know on the HTCG Discord server, or just let me know in the comment below, message me on YouTube or something like that. And it still needs to work out a suitable price for these, because obviously I need to ship them, post them off and stuff like that. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this little opening. It's been a long time waiting, been a long time coming, should I say. This will be open in the next video, which I can't wait to get my hands into because I want to really play with it. I've been playing a few games lately. And yeah, so that's going to be it for this video guys. Let me know what you think of the cards we've pulled below. Let me know what you think of the products or the updates and stuff like that. Cheers guys, I'll see you again.